Victoria Arnstein, to be clear. I wanted to say about 12-12-12, which is today. We'll never see a third digit again because there's only 12 months to the year. And it's a special day for me because I got, Michael proposed to me, I got engaged on the day of the December 12th. So it was nice. We went to Israel. He surprised me and he told me to hike a mountain, and it was my first hike ever. And of course I had to climb a rock to get a rock. And it was very special. And it happened to be his grandmother's birthday, and we didn't even know, it wasn't planned. She had died about a year before that, and I never got to meet her, but I did go to her funeral. She died after Michael and I had a second date, and Michael actually went to the hospital to tell her that he was going to marry me. He said he found the girl he was going to marry and was going to introduce me the next day, and the next day she passed away, and I went to the funeral, and I'm so happy I did because she ended up being the great-grandmother of my children. So anyway, okay, so I want to sort of talk about how great Freely and Harley have been in my life. They have really coached me and mentored me through my struggles of staying on 811 and, an all fruit and raw vegetable diet. And, it had its moments, and when they came over last summer, they were really intuitive of my needs and what I needed. They were a coach. So if people are having problems with gaining weight and, they're struggling still, maybe they just need a coach, somebody that's been in this for a while. And there's really no need to panic. There are times that you're going to gain weight. My husband, Michael Arnstein, the fruitarian, still gains weight. Nobody's 1,000% on this diet. I mean, that's not true. There are a few people, but I can count them on my hand. But I mean all of the time, You're going to have some stuff like salt or something cooked, or you don't know if you have toxins in your cells. They're hanging out in your fat cells, Maybe you're exposed to more toxins at a certain time in your life. Maybe you just took up swimming, or maybe you have more stress in your life. There are times my hair falls out more. There are times I gain weight, I hold on to weight. There are times I'm more stressed than others. There's no one size fits all, but I can tell you this. If you don't get in enough calories, you will not survive this diet. There are times that you're going to have more and times you're going to have less. Depending on activity level, let me tell you, there are times that I have run literally 5 hours at a time on hills. Maybe I've done 20, 25 miles, 35 miles, 50 miles. And you know what? I wasn't hungry that same day. I was hungry the next day. So you don't know how your body's going to catch up. You don't realize, your body knows though. Your body knows, and there are days that you're going to have a lot more and days you're just not going to feel as though you need to. So no one's saying to stuff your face the days that you don't really feel it. But I can tell you this, your body will play catch up eventually. Okay? I've gone to Health and Fitness Week several times. I've gone to Culinary Skills Week with Doug Graham. I've been, listening to what he says. He doesn't say to gorge. He says, eat as much as you care for. Read the book. Eat as much as you care for. And then when you're done, you're done. And your body does know. Okay? There are times that people coming off of a calorie-restricted diet, and who knows what, when and where and how, and maybe you fasted one day, and maybe you were sick one day, and your body's playing catch-up 2 weeks later. Maybe you ran a lot that week. Maybe you were more, like I said, more stressed. You don't know. You could have had a bad dream that required you to eat more the next day. Calories are important when it comes to eating fruit and vegetables. You're going to get more than you need because you're going to get the fiber, you're going to get the nutrients, you're going to get the water, you're going to get all of those beautiful things, and you're going to get the sugar. Glucose. When sugar's in your blood, you don't crave any other food. Now, of course, the only reason why I ever go off this diet is not because I question it. I know it works. I know it's the best diet on earth. I just have struggles from, past addictions. Past addictions, that's it. That's the only reason why I go